Hi everyone, it's Heather. I'm still getting a bit organized here, but I wanted to ask a question today. I wanted to ask if you think that we miss blessings because they don't come as we expected, that they might not come in the package we expect. And really think about that one. I'd really love to hear what you think, if you think that we are missing blessings because of this. Because, I mean, I could go personal or I can go to people that I've looked into as well for examples, because think about it, is there's so many things. Even when somebody comes to be angry at us, they can often be the best teacher to us because they show us something that we haven't maybe dealt with or learned inside of ourselves that we need to face. But big things that we can often think of too, when I had my car accident, um, what any of the bad things that I've gone through, when I've been hit by a truck, when I was walking, when I got meningitis, like there's been a list. Like I say, I'm that walking accident waiting to happen, but all of those things, they could have been horrible things in the way that I looked at them, but they are also blessings depending on the perspective you take them from. And so that's exactly it, is that, like I say, I looked at the car accident, for example, as not the worst day of my life because I took pictures of the cat that saved my life on that day and had never done that before. But then think of other people that are more widely known. Think of people like Nelson Mandela, famous, and not even just because he was looking for fame, but because he is an incredible inspiration through all of the things he's gone through and all the ways that he lived his life. But Nelson Mandela went through a lot of hardships. He was imprisoned for a few years, and he was even potentially put on death row. And I mean, when you look into it, it's kind of unbelievable when you see that the charges he had were not to any extreme extent. But either way, that was a possibility for him, a potential of his future. And something I was just listening to a workshop lecture today, and something that I heard through that, they were saying that Nelson Mandela, after he became president, after he was inaugurated in that, he actually called the officer, that the security guard who was going to get him on death row, and he invited him over for dinner. And some people say, "Are you kidding me?" But he did this, and when he was asked why he did this, he said because if he didn't, he would still be in prison. And there's a really interesting perspective from that, because that's it, is his mindset, his outlook on life really reflected the fact that if he didn't come to peace and forgive certain things, he wasn't going to move forward in his life any better, because you have to let go of certain things and really determine which things have value and why they have value and if they are valuable to you. Another person, Wayne Dyer, he's the father of motivation, they say, and he's an incredible speaker. He's a very incredible inspiration as well. He has some great words to share and great messages to get across. And something that really inspired me with him and really struck a chord was when he said that one of his greatest teachers was his father, who walked out on his family when Wayne was pretty much just born, and his mother had already two other boys, and she wasn't making a very good income. And so he spent the first 10 years of his life in an orphanage. And yet he still looks back at his father and he says that his father, despite what he did, and despite that this may have led Wayne into drinking and doing debilitating things to his body, but what turned his life around, and really from career to relationships to pretty much everything for him, to writing, everything, was when he forgave his father. When he took the time to he went up to his grave and he just told him, "I forgive you." And that alone, it's like saying a simple thank you to people. That goes a million miles. But just understanding that what can come to us and look like the big monster that's hiding underneath our bed could truly be, in fact, a blessing that's just not packaged as we understand them to be packaged. So really reflect on that. Really look into what's happening in your life and what might be affecting you, or what might be even affecting another, because sometimes what happens to others can also be blessings to ourselves. So really just think about that, really see where you can implement this and where you can really see where it may touch you in your own life. And we can go from there. I hope you have an incredible day, and I really just hope that this touched a chord in you and really helps you move along with life and look and find your blessings. Have a great day, and remember this quote too. Actually, this is Abraham Lincoln. It's on my wall over there, and it says, "In the end, it's not about it's not about the years in your life. It's about the life in your years." And when we can see all the blessings that we have, and we can appreciate them and be grateful for them the way we should be, we have so much more life in our years. So like I say, have an incredible day, and I will see you so soon.